All right, so I'm headed downtown on the train one day because my friend James had a documentary in the Tribeca Film Festival, which was very exciting, and I wanted to go down and support him and check it out. And so I get on the train at 157th Street, kind of a full train, it's the one train, and I see one woman sitting all by herself in the corner, nobody else near her, with a pretty prominent black eye, and a bunch of tissues in her hand, covered in blood. And she's all by herself, and nobody's talking to her, nobody's near her, which, you know, I get it. I mean, she probably created that kind of space, and maybe she just wanted to be by herself. So I was just kind of standing there. It's funny because we had, you know, had eye contact as I walked on the train, totally by accident. And so I just looked away because I didn't want to invade her personal space. So I'm just kind of standing there, you know. But I look up and she's still looking at me. And I don't know, my instincts, even though I didn't want to cross any boundaries or anything like that, my instincts told me to say something. You know, like I just want to make sure she was okay. So I walked over and I sat in the seat right across from her, because the two corner seats of the train, if you know the subways in New York, she was in one of those corner seats where you could see two people, and the one across from her where you could actually see three was empty. So I just sat down across from her and I was like, "Are you okay?" She just looked at me and she kind of smiled, and then she kind of giggled a little bit, and I was like, "What? This is so funny." She goes, "Do I look okay?" And I said, "Well, you know, I'm just," hey, she goes, I'm kidding." And so she stands up and she sits down right next to me. And we just sit there silently. And then she looks at me and she goes, "I'm okay." Go all the way downtown from 157th. Like I said, we passed 59th Street and we get to 23rd Street, and I'm like, "I gotta go." She goes, "I'm getting off here too." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So we get out of the train station, and you know, I tell her to have a good day, and I walk off because I felt like she said she's okay. I didn't want to, you know, be a creepy guy or anything. So she says, "What do I have, cooties or something like that? Do I smell?" Or I'm like, "Well, no, I just, you know." She goes, "I'm kidding." And she said, "Listen, thank you for asking, and now I'm going to be okay."